What's up, all my powerhouse crew? Today on Tool Tuesday we are doing, I know y'all thinking, really, shoestrings? Yeah, shoestring. Y'all confused? Follow along. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that then you will catch these cool videos. Release them. I do Jeep videos, car videos, motorcycle videos, tool videos, review videos. You never know. You might actually learn something. You might actually learn what to do with a shoestring. More than just how you shoes. Yeah, you got it. Now, you may be like me and you have a pair of boots or a pair of shoes that need to be retired. But I mean, you just got them broken into where they're good and comfortable, so you really don't want to get rid of them, you know? But when you do, here's what you do. Save the shoestrings. They're your best friend. They really can be. Kind of a funny story about my boots being that bad off, but we'll save that to the end of the video. And yes, I realize this is a brand new shoestring. I bought a pair of shoes a while back that came with two sets of strings. They had either solid black or black with the red stripes in it. I'm not a bling bling person, so I put the solid black strings in my shoes. But what I use these for, or how I do them, my favorite way is to simply put a loop in them. Like such. Tie that loop in like that. The way I use these shoestrings most of the time is simply that, to hold stuff out of the way. For instance, got these heater hoses. Now if you need to work in this area right here, take this, and I'm gonna, if I can reach it, short mid syndrome. Run through that bracket eye right there. Pull your string down low like this. And you'll pick your hoses up. Make you a little loop, feed this under, tuck it through, and it'll hold the hoses out of your way so you can work in this area if you need to. Like if you got your AC compressor and your lines or whatever the case may be. And whenever you're done, where you make that little slip knot, simply pull this right here, slip knot, awesome group. Anyway, I digress. Turn it loose, pull it through, and you're done. Okay, so you don't have a pair of shoes that are worn out and ready to trash. So what do? If you want a string to keep around in your toolbox, in your Jeep, I shouldn't have done it. I'll give you guys a clue. Paracord. Buy it by the big bunches, 50 feet, 100 feet, 25 feet, just depends on where you buy it and how much you want to buy. It can be as inexpensive as, you know, paying $5-8 at your department store for about 25 feet or so, or you can buy big 50-foot or 100-foot bundles off of Amazon. And I'll put a link down below so you guys can get some choices of paracord if you want. Not to mention all the cool things you can make with paracord. Just now, what else can paracord be used for? And here's another use for paracord, even though I've got wire holding it up at the moment. If you guys are if you're rolling down the highway and you've got your sway bars connected and you get to the place you're going to go wheeling and you disconnect your sway bar, but you need to pull your sway bar up tight to the frame so it isn't beating, banging around. Have your length of paracord with that loop in the end of it, or how it is you want to tie it. Pull your sway bar up, wrap around there. It'll hold throughout your wheeling adventure. Whenever you get done, pull it loose and reconnect your sway bar, disconnects, and you're good to go. Now, I realize this is going to start a controversial conversation because I'm showing my sway bars disconnected, and no, I do not have track bars either. This is going to start a big controversial conversation. I've got other videos where I put these quick disconnects in. I got a video where I removed the track bars. I'll put links down below where you guys can go over to those videos and check that out. And if you want to ask questions or read the comments there, that's where you can do that. Cool? It's cool. Another use for shoestrings or paracord is the fact maybe you need to work on your pinion for whatever. You need to change a pinion seal or whatever, or modify your pinion for the Ford U-bolts. Whatever it is you may need to be doing. But see, if you pull your drive shaft out, you're going to lose fluid right here. So what do? Take your drive shaft, tie it up to the frame with shoestring or paracord, and it'll prevent you from losing grease while you're working back here. See? Just use your imagination. If you need to hold something out of the way, shoestring or paracord will do that for you. Now use your imagination as to where you need to use a shoestring or a piece of paracord. I mean, on rigs like this, or cars, motorcycles, whatever the case may be, or trucks, there's so many different ways that you need to hold something out of the way while you work someplace else, and shoestrings and paracord does a great job for that. But you know what? There's one other place that paracord can be used, because most shoestrings aren't long enough. But one other place paracord can be used that is a great benefit if something catastrophic happens. Let's show you. Now let's just say that you're working outside on your rig, or you're going through the junkyard looking for parts, and well, you know, you've had too much to eat, or you're not hitting the gym enough, and something catastrophic happens. You blow your button on your pants. Next thing you know, you're walking around mooning everybody because you can't keep your drawers up. What do? You make you a belt out of paracord. That way you can walk around and not moon anyone. So I hope you guys learned a little something today on Tool Tuesday. Paracord, shoestrings can be very helpful. They can hold hoses out of the way, wires out of the way, drive shafts up, sway bars up, even hold your pants up. So if you guys learned a little something, hit me with that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, leave some cool comments down below. Tell me how you guys have used shoestrings, paracord, or zip ties. Hey, come to think of it, zip ties, I've even used them as belts a time or two. Blow that button off, take a couple zip ties and tie them, put them end to end, loop them through your belt loops, zip tie your pants back together, hold your pants up till you get out of the junkyard. But if you zip it up front, then all of a sudden you got to use the bathroom, you kind of got a dilemma. I don't know, do what you got to do. Anyway, thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, leave some cool comments down below. Peace out, later y'all. So I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I'd tell you the story about how that boot, my right boot, my left boot ain't quite as bad, but my right boot, how it became so bad. Well, I was welding on this rig right here. It's a Project Rust bucket, for those of you who don't know. It's an old clunker that I bought, that I've cut it in half, and back halved it, and it's got a 48.8 rear end under it. So if you guys want to check out that video, the video series, I'll put a link below in the for the playlist for this particular rig. But anyway, all the way down through here, I've got 3/16 plate wrapping the frame, coming back into this right here, which is 1/4 inch wall framing right here. And of course, I've got the parts back here holding the 8.8 in place. But what was going on, I was welding all that plate in right there. Okay, so you got your welding hood on. All you welders out there, I think y'all know where I'm about to go with this. I've got my weld helmet on, I'm running my beads, and it's all looking all nice and pretty through that helmet. The thing with it is, whenever you got welding helmet on like that, you can't see anything else around you. You really don't know what's going on other than what you're concentrating on with the weld. And all of a sudden I'm like, my doggone leg and my foot was getting hot. I looked down, I'm on fire. So of course I'm smacking the heck out of my leg and my foot and everything, trying to put the fire out. And so that's how that right boot got so bad, because when it caught on fire, the stitches, it burned all the stitches out that side. So you know what, I'm not going to trash these boots quite yet. I probably should. There's many people out there saying I would, but there's many of you out there who are like me, will squeeze the last nickel out of anything they get their hands hold of. I'm keeping them because they're good for welding on this thing. I don't have to worry about tearing up another set of boots or wearing them out, whatever. Whenever I'm working under my house, I crawl or whatever I'm doing, they still work. The soles aren't wore out. They're good.